If you've been watching our last 3 episodes, you'll know that Dan and I have taken our 3 dogs. We've got our Caravan and our rooftop Tinny with us, and we've been travelling from Sydney to Mount Isa so far. We've done lots of fishing in the boat. We've also done some land-based fishing. We've done and explored lots of beautiful places in between. We've found quite a few little swimming holes, and we're at the moment at Mount Isa, and we're travelling all the way to Copperfield Gorge. So make sure you keep watching. We're on our way to Julia Creek. We're going to pull over and have a bit of a fish. When we did arrive there, it was the craziest thing to see. We saw so many birds in the sky. At first we thought they were eagles, but we're not quite sure if they were hawks or falcons. They look quite similar when we Google image them, but there was at least probably 60 of them in the sky, so it's the craziest thing to have seen.
Yeah, I don't think I can even pick them up. God, how many is there? There's probably like 25 of them or something, hey? Something's... Oh shit, there's way more. There's heaps over there.
Crazy.
Yeah, the train's over there.
Yeah, I'll say that.
So we've just stopped off at this little area. It has a cool little water park for kids. It has bins, seats, barbecues, toilets and showers. We're just going to let the dogs go for a bit of a swim, give them a bit of exercise before we head off to Hewington.
Bit too slow, Sash. Super early in the morning. Come puppies, so we're leaving the pups in the aircon.
Come on.
Come, Zil. I know you're allowed to come in now. Good girl.
Come, Sash.
Come on, Sash.
Good girl.
Good girl. Levi, wake up.
Levi.
We've already taken them out to go to the toilet a couple of times. Well, Levi's a bit deaf. Come on, Levi. Come here. Levi. Come on, you're going inside.
Come on, Levi.
Come on. In you get.
Levi. In you go.
Good girl. Come, Zil. You get. Good girl. So we're going to have the annex closed up and then leave this front door open just so that the air goes in, just in case, and for some reason if the air turns off, at least they'll still be okay and still get some air. Hey pups?
We'll be back by 9 o'clock.
Good girls.
There's always one idiot that doesn't want to move.
Thought he was going to challenge you then. Oh, look at that hump on that fella. Oh, we definitely got matching. We are here at Pyramid Lookout for Porcupine Gorge. It is starting to rain, which is not good, but it's only 20 something degrees. We woke up at about 4:30 a.m. and then we left not long after 5. The dogs are in the caravan in the aircon with the fans and stuff on. So hopefully the fact that we left at such an early time, it won't be very hot because it's only 20 degrees here. And then we're only going to be a couple of hours and then come back and then get the dogs out and then go do more adventures. So yeah, that's the joys of having a dog and not being able to bring it into a national park. But hey, still should be fun.
Oh wow, it's nice.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
See, we just got to the bottom of Porcupine Gorge to the pyramid walking track. It was about a 40 minute walk, you reckon? Down?
Was it? You reckon?
Maybe 30 minutes. Probably a bit longer going up. Bit of a crappy day. Bit rainy, but that's alright. Still making the most of it.
That would have been so nice if it was boiling hot.
Yeah. And there's the pyramid.
Oh, look, a baby frog. He's tiny.
We just got down the bottom here and there's fish everywhere and we're spewing we didn't bring the rods. You can't really see them, but you can see them with your own eyes everywhere. Yeah. Oh, we made it. Made it back to the top. How do you feel, Em?
Refreshed. We just finished the walk and we are about to head back and go see the dogs. It is not even 8 o'clock yet, so we weren't gone from them for that long. So hopefully they should be good and they'll probably still be asleep. It's a frog. It's like it's inside that pipe and it's echoing.
Yeah.
Alright, we're just getting back to camp. This is the first time we've left them in the caravan. We'll see how destroyed it is.
Oh, they're happy. Hello. Hello, we're back. We're back. Let's see, it's actually in the door. Can't see LiQWYD. Hello.
Hey, Bill.
Hello.
Oh, hey, old girl.
Hey, LiQWYD. Settle down, Sash. Settle down.
Sash, calm down. Hello, beautiful. Zil. Zilla, come here.
She doesn't need to go wee.
Good girl. Hey, Sashi. Alright, do quick wheeze.
Sasha.
No, she wants to know where we've been. She's having a sniff.
Yeah, where you been without us? Good girls.
So I've just taken each dog for a lap around the park. This is the little shared food area. There's like full-on massive fridges with food in, sinks, stoves, barbecues, microwave. It's actually pretty good. It's pretty massive too. A TV at the top there.
Here we are taking the dogs for a quick Levi. Here we are taking the dogs for an early morning walk around the Hewden Wreck Lake. We got a lot of rain last night, but it's cooled it right down, so the temperature this morning is beautiful. Perfect for a walk.
It's slow.
It's alright, Zil. Still up.
Oh shit, now it's fast. Oh, I'm so gonna kill myself. No, you can't hamster claw it, you just gotta use your legs. You've actually got to stand. You can't.
Oh, it's fucking dripping today.
Go faster.
Oh, I'm really dizzy.
Go get him, Zil. Dan thinks he doesn't smell, but for the like 2,000 flies on his back, I think they think otherwise.
Having a fish, we just threw our lines in the water. We've just seen a boat on the other side of the lake. He's had no luck, but hopefully we can get one or two. He reckons there's barra in here, so we'll see how we go.
Yeah. Oh, Dan, go.
No. Yay.
Good. I tried to press record, but I have no idea if it's aiming
Oh,
at
it's
us
alright.
or not.
Here we go.
This is the one, I reckon.
This is the one, she says.
This is the cast where I'm going to get him.
No more Mr. Nice Guy.
Alright, fish, jump on my line.
jump. Jump, Sash. Jump. Go, Sash. Jump. Go, Sash. Jump off the wolf. Go. Go, Sash. Jump.
She's not as game in her old years. Go, Zil.
Go,
She's replaced. Yeah, she's replaced Sash for the old dock diving.
Go, Sash. Jump in. Go on, Sashi. Go. Go for a jump, Sash. Go, Sash. Go, Sash. Go, Sash. Go. Go, Sash. Go. Go, Sash. Jump. Jump, Sash. Okay, Sash. Jump, Sash. Okay, lots of twiggies on this wall.
Alright, come Zil, back to the bank.
Up to the Copperfield Gorge. I thought the road there, I knew there was a little bit of dirt road for a short period. It turns out half of this development road is dirt road and corrugation, as you can see. So slowed the trip down a bit, and we just passed another four driver come the opposite way. He reckons there's a causeway about 20 k's up the road, and there's a fair bit of water going over, and there's a fair bit of current. So I might have to either camp there overnight and hope it goes down, or if it's safe enough, we'll cross it, or we might have to turn around. We'll see how we go, but we'll get there first and see what happens.
Wasn't lying then.
God, his game doing that even as it is. It's just throwing a curveball. Let's go check it out.
Bloody hell. Old mate didn't actually give us a bum steer about the info on the flooding. It definitely is flooded over the causeway, and there's no way that we can take the van over. So we pretty much have only one option, because we don't actually have enough fuel to get back the way that we just came, so we're kind of screwed and have to stay the night. So there's a marker to actually say how high the water is, but Dan's also just going to put a bit of a marker just so we can actually see ourselves exactly how much it's going down. It has gone down ever so slightly since we've gotten here, But we're just going to have to find a spot along the side of the road just to stay the night basically, and keep an eye on how far the water goes down. And yeah, so we just will miss the Copperfield Gorge camp out, but it's not the end of the world.
When you're on the road and you hit a river and it's flooded, there's only one thing to do. It's have a beer on top of the tinny. As I said, old mate did do it before, so it was up high then, but yeah, I know. We're going to wait it out for a bit. We're going to just park up there on that driveway. Yeah. Yeah.
Not feeling game. Not feeling game enough.
I don't know, sort of half. Bit of a pussy. You and me both. Yeah.
It'd be alright if there was service to call someone to actually help you.
Like, it's not my thing, full driving and stuff.
I've got an esky for a chair if you want one.
Oh, no, I'm alright.
Sure?
Oh, if you're going to get it out, yeah. Nothing else to do. Whereabouts in Sydney are you from? Three mates. Moving up as well, so it's good like it.
Nick's gonna give it a go. Good luck.
Good luck.
Right, you'll make it easy. Did it easy?
Easy.
So this is where we parked up for the night, on the side of someone's driveway, but it looks like he hasn't used it in like months anyway, so we'll pack up quick if we see a car coming. But we're all set up there in sight of the water so we can check if it drops. We just met a guy and we spoke to him for probably, I don't know, what do you reckon, 2 hours or something?
Yeah, hour and a half.
Yeah, something like that. Nick, and he actually ended up going over and he made it fine, but obviously he doesn't have a caravan on the back of his car. But yeah, so we're just going to cook dinner and then check on the water another couple of hours. If it does go down dramatically through the night, we might actually just bite the bullet and go, because just in case it rains through the night and then we get screwed and we're stuck here even longer than what we want to. But yeah, so we'll just basically play it by ear and see how we go. What are we doing for dinner?
Cheese wraps.
We were going to do tomahawk steaks when we thought we had time, and then we met Nick, and then 2 hours later I think we're just going to have cheese pizzas.
Yep. 2 hours and a couple of beers down.
Yeah.
Ran out of time, yeah.
Pretty much.
Got talking.
So yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. So it is the next morning. It's only about 20 past 6. We're just going to walk down and have a look how far it's actually gone down. It still looks a decent amount actually from up here. We didn't really have a great night 'cause I've got diabetes and I had a bad hypo for about an hour and a half, Dan said, whereas I lose all memory of it. So we are both kind of really tired today. So it'll probably be an easy day where we don't do heaps of walking and climbing up hills and lookouts and stuff like that. But yeah, so I'll spin you around so you can see what level it's at. The dead frog doesn't smell as bad today. Oh yeah, it's gone down heaps from where we left the sticks. So these were the sticks that we left the other day. Oh yeah, nearly at 0.3. I don't know if you can actually still see how bad that still looks with all that glare.
It's a lot less bad than yesterday.
Yeah.
There was bloody like white water waves on the end there yesterday. I think we'll get that alright.
Alright, let's give it a go. Oh, I feel a bit better that there's someone watching us though too.
Alright, let's do it.
Something goes wrong. We just might have to move some sticks.
Here we are at the INOSSI River on the way to the Copperfield Gorge. The water's under the bridge, luckily. Well, I think we're the first ones over since it flooded probably last night, so we're going to go through and clear all the debris, get all the sticks out of the way. I'll go check out this little spot in here, eh? Alright, so we just had a fish. We just crossed the INOSSI River again. Cleared a few logs, got over. Looked like a little fishing spot. On the other side, we saw plenty of fish in the water and like a little back eddy because the river's in flood. But they didn't want to bite, so we're going to make the final stretch now to the Copperfield Gorge. Hopefully we can get there.
Find myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the...
No one's been out here in weeks, eh?
Yeah, there's no tyre tracks or nothing.
No way, look how soft that is.
Yeah. How deep is it to the concrete? It's actually not as deep as I thought. I thought it was going to be a bit deeper than that. I thought it was going to be a little deeper than that in that middle bit. What do you reckon? Do we try and dig out some tyre tracks? Or do we go all the way back? How long will it take us to get back compared to digging tracks?
Oh, it's shorter going back than going forward. Try going over this.
Worst comes to worst, I can take the dogs out one by one and let them cool off. Seeing as, oh look, a little wallaroo just over there, see? At least here we can see the ground, make sure there's no crocs, cool them off. And then decide from there, at least when they're not too hot. Just caught a fish by hand.
They call me a trout pickler.
Oh, fishing must be good here.
He's got no defence against predators.
Alright, we're stuck here at this little river. Now, the water is not the bad part here. It is all that sand. It is super duper sinky. And the weight of the caravan, we're worried it might actually sink in. We do have a winch, so there are plenty of trees around here to winch off if shit hits the fan. But we think we're going to do it. We're going to go sort of this kind of way around here because it's a little bit harder sand than what it is here. It's really, really thick. And then hook it and then try and get back up onto the concrete part. So fingers crossed it goes okay. There was one part where this right side caravan wheel through that was like literally just like skidding, doing nothing, and I was like, oh shit. But we made it.
Don't know what so worried about. It's like you touch and go away. I didn't punch over, we bloody almost got stuck just enough here.
Oh well, the old non-off-road caravan.
Pushed it to the limits.
Yep. Good old Colonel. He's definitely paid for himself in the river crossings.
The more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Definitely not going fishing down here. Right, we finally got to Copperfield Gorge. A few sections there I didn't think we'd make it, but we got here in the end. It's the middle of the wet season, so it's in flood at the moment. As you can see, there's the floods.
I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. Life lessons come one in a dozen. The other 11 give something from nothing. I sit here looking for an answer. Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you I never could have moved away. But now I see what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed. Yeah. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. One day I'll be yours.
Righto, so we're going to go down there to get further north to head to Millamilla, but the road's closed due to flooding, so we have to come back the way we come, which will be a bit how you going, go back to the Kennedy Highway, then come back up north that way. So it'll probably take an extra 3 or 4 hours now, but what do you do? It's unfortunate, but it's a wet season.